Imagine this, you get into a heated situation with someone. Furious, they swing a full power punch straight at your face. But instead of seeing it come at normal speed, it feels like it's unfolding in slow motion. You casually slip your head to the side, and they miss completely, stumbling forward, off balance. Sounds like something ripped straight out of an anime or a Hollywood action scene, right? But today, I'm going to show you how you can actually unlock these god-tier reflexes in real life. Before that, though, listen carefully to one thing. I'm not here to train you to become some street thug, getting dragged into a fight over every small issue, at school, on the street, wherever. That's straight up NPC behavior. That's what weak people do. Real strength is being able to avoid the fight altogether. But if it ever comes down to your self-respect, or you find yourself trapped in a situation with absolutely no way out, what I'm about to share today could genuinely save your life. Now, here's a harsh truth. Most people will watch this for a minute and then scroll away because their attention span is basically gone. But if you're not one of those weak-minded scrollers and you actually want to turn yourself into a dangerous, untouchable force, go to the comments right now and type, "I will survive." This isn't just a comment, it's a promise to yourself. A mental anchor that'll give you the discipline to actually put every trick in this video into real practice. Done? Good. Now let's get straight to the point. Most guys think that dodging a punch requires flash-level speed or some kind of mutant genetics. They've watched too many movies where the hero leans back Matrix style like Neo and dodges the hit in dramatic fashion.
Bro, if you try that lean back move in a real street fight, you're going straight down face first and you won't even be able to get back up. Because dodging a punch was never about how fast you can move your head. It's about what you can read from the other person's hand before it even moves. If you're waiting until his fist is 10 to 15 centimeters from your face to dodge, congratulations, you're getting hit. The real magic starts here, and it's called anticipation. This is where your slow motion mode actually activates. There's only one way to become fast without any natural talent. Learn to read the spoilers the other person's body is already giving you. No matter how much power someone puts behind a punch, they physically cannot throw a strong one without some kind of warning. It goes against physics. No matter how hard that person tries to hide their attack, their body will always give a small preparation signal before the punch lands. Either one shoulder will pull back slightly, the neck will tense up a bit, their weight will shift through their feet, or their eyes will blink for a split second. And this is where people make the biggest mistake of their life. They keep staring at the hand. If you're watching the hand, you're already hypnotized. You've fallen straight into their trap. Here's the master secret. Keep your entire focus on the opponent's chest, dead center. When you look at the center, your peripheral vision automatically tracks both of their shoulders and hips at the same time. If their left shoulder pulls back even a single centimeter, your brain will instantly register that an attack is coming from that side. This one simple trick alone buys you a half-second advantage. And bro, in a real situation, half a second is literally God mode. But okay, say you've spotted the attack coming. Now what? Where do you go? This is where most people, in full panic mode, make their biggest mistake. They try to dodge like they've just been hit with an electric shock, either dropping all the way to the ground or flinging their torso so far to the side that they completely lose their balance. Listen, bro, if you dodge in an exaggerated way, you get stuck right there. Even if the first punch misses, the second one lands straight on your jaw. The real secret isn't in your upper body, it's in your legs and knees. If your legs stay stiff and straight like a broomstick, your hips will lock up. For smooth head movement, you need a slight bend in the knees. Think of your body like a race car's suspension. Your weight should shift smoothly from one leg to the other. If you're slipping right, about 60% of your body weight shifts onto your right leg. Your foot rotates slightly, and your head moves off the attack line. Perfect balance, and you're instantly ready for your next move. Now, all this theory is great, but how do you actually build these god-tier reflexes at home? No expensive gym, no fancy equipment, just good old Desi Jugad. The first test you can try today, right in your room, is the wall test. Stand about an arm's length away from a smooth wall with your back toward it. Put your guard up. Now slip your head side to side so that your shoulder lightly brushes the wall each time. Your feet should not move from their spot. If you try to step back out of fear, your head will hit the wall. This wall gives you instant feedback that dodging is a lateral and rotational movement, not a retreat. Once you've cleared this wall test, it's time to master timing and spatial coordination. For this, we'll use the Pendulum Hack. Grab an old sock lying around the house, drop a few coins in it for weight, tie a string to it, and hang it from a doorframe at your eye level. Now push the sock forward. Like a pendulum, it'll swing back towards your face. The task is simple, but for the first few minutes, it'll completely fry your brain. As soon as the sock gets close to your nose, slip and let it pass by your ear. In the beginning, your brain will panic. You'll want to pull back. Your eyes might even close. That's exactly what you need to control. Keep your eyes open and don't fixate on the sock either. If you practice this consistently for 10 minutes a day for 3 days straight, your reaction time will drop to such a dangerous level that movements will genuinely start to look like slow motion to you. Now, to complete this training and take your peripheral vision to a god-tier level, here's one more exercise. Grab a tennis ball from the house, or even an orange from the kitchen. Stand facing a wall, throw the ball against it with one hand, and catch it with the other. Here's the twist. Your focus should not be on the ball. Your eyes stay locked on one fixed point on the wall, and you catch the ball using only your peripheral vision to track it. This is exactly what happens in a real fight too. Your focus stays on the opponent's chest, but your peripheral vision picks up attacks coming from either side or from below. But now, hear a brutally honest truth. It doesn't matter if your brain is processing incoming attacks in slow motion or not. If your body is heavy, stiff, and simply doesn't have the strength to execute that movement, none of it matters. If you try to dodge and your lower back starts hurting, if your core is so weak it can't handle a sudden rotation, or if your legs start shaking on the very first weight transfer, bro, that punch will land on your face. Guaranteed. Real agility only comes when you have 100% control over every single muscle in your body, along with explosive strength and flexibility. And this is exactly where calisthenics comes in. You don't need to sit on heavy gym machines, making yourself even stiffer. What you need is to build a rock-solid foundation using nothing but your own body weight, one that doesn't budge in any situation.